Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Breath of the Wild. We are closing in on Kakariko Village right now. Last time we completed the two shrines on the Dueling Peaks, and really just took care of that not various, but what word am I looking for? That particular area of the map. Again, there's a lot to do in Dueling Peaks, but we pretty much took care of it right there in the last couple episodes. These are all blue Bacalbits here. I really don't think using a woodcutter's axe is a good idea. Despite being a heavy weapon, it's not a very good weapon at all. I'm gonna try to go for an iron hammer here. This probably isn't the best idea. Actually, what I should be doing... Let's heal up a little bit. I haven't really shown off this spin attack very much, haven't I? We'll just go ahead and eat this. We'll fill back up. Yeah, but, just as traditional in Zelda games, you have a spin attack in this one, and each of the different weapon types has a different effect from the spin attack. Run out of stamina there. Oh boy. But yeah, the best spin attack is by far the one with the heavy weapons. It's just, you spin around with it. We'll do it again right here. Uses up all your stamina, but it's pretty damn good. So, it can almost be broken at times to use the spin attack with heavy weapons. I guess I can show it off with other weapons while I'm talking about it. With the spears, what will happen is you'll just do a fast succession of jabs, which can be very nice. And then with the one-handed weapon, you do what you expect to do, which is just hold it out and do the classic spin attack that you're used to from Zelda games. Okay, so that was enough to unlock this treasure chest. I'm going to see what else is hidden in this camp. There's some boxes around the corner. So this should be the maracas. Also drop down here. Actually, I'm not going to use fire arrows. I was going to use fire arrows on these, but why waste fire arrows when you can use bombs, which are unlimited? Nope, drop the bomb. Go. The thing about using bombs, though, is that it will blow the goodies away from where you blow up the boxes, so kind of be careful about that. Anyway, we got what we needed. We'll go ahead and run back to to Hestu. Never really got to know his name in my first playthrough. I don't have any slots for shields or weapons or nothing. All the monster gods flew down this way, apparently. Must have been a traumatic sight for Hestu to see. A bunch of guts coming down towards them. So we got some rockets back, and now, what Hestu can do for us, now that he has the maracas back, is he's talking about right here, the Korok seeds inside are gone. Well, we've been collecting tons of those throughout our journey, and we're going to continue to collect those. So with Korok seeds, you can give him a certain amount of Korok seeds, and he'll actually be able to expand your inventory. So that's where the Korok seeds come into play, is you can expand your inventory, which is very, very crucial to do. Now we'll actually be able to pick up more weapons. Mostly, I'm going to be using these on weapon expansions. You can use them for weapons, bows, and shields. I'm going to almost always use it for weapon stashes because you go through weapons faster than anything else. And, yeah, it's just very nice to have the extra slots wherever you can get them. So, there we go. We got one more slot. That's super. I really need some better weapons, too. It just kills me to see those single digits on most of those. So I can pick up one of those Bokoblin weapons if I really want to. I could continue. Maybe I can do more. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay, awesome. I'll skip this animation. Oh, okay, I was going to try to do another one, but apparently his grandpa's going to yell at him. I think I know who that is, but we're not going to talk about him right now. Alright, so I got 2 weapon expansions. You'll find them spread throughout the world, but there's one place in particular that you can always find them at, but we'll get to that much later. Can I pick up this rock? Sometimes it looks like you can pick up a rock, but you can't. That's one of my habits, is I try not to leave a stone unturned. There's usually some pretty good stuff you can find underneath rocks, like rupees and whatnot. This could be a merchant, let's see. He's talking about rain. Again, we're very fortunate to not have encountered rain yet. Once it starts up, I'll give my 2 cents about it, but right now we'll just see what this guy's got. So he's got something to sell. You can also buy stuff from him too, or no, you can sell stuff to him. Sorry, don't really think I want any of this stuff. I don't want to use up my rupees right now, because pretty soon, once I get to Kakariko, I'm going to be using my rupees quite a bit. So, nothing to sell right now. We'll just keep on going. I can take out a few more. Ooh, there we go, headshot. Yeah, you can get headshots on the animals too, and that will do double damage. So yeah, there we go. Usually I just go for the goat. So they're always the easiest ones to get, because they don't... Oh wow, I was about to shoot. You can't kill people and eat them. As much as it may disappoint the cannibals in the house here. What's this guy about? Or what's this lady talking about? Don't set bombs off near me. Oh, I wonder what happens if I do set a bomb off near her. Let's try it. Does she have anything to say to me after that? No. She... Oh, well, I thought that would trigger something. Well, she did say something about war. So, yeah, I guess I never really thought about that. With the ore deposits, you can use bombs to actually blow this up instead of using a hammer, so that's nice. Here is a Korok right here. One of these block formations. So just drop on these here. Jibbity jobbity joo. Getting our Korok seed. Yay! Oh, here it is. Here's the rain. Okay, so now I can finally talk about rain. It's shocking that it took this long for rain to show up. I mean, it might have showed up earlier in gameplay, but I never really noticed it, I guess. But yeah, it rains a lot of this game, and here's what rain does. So I'm going to try to climb this wall. Right over here. And you wanna know what rain does? It pushes you back when you're trying to climb. So it almost nullifies climbing. Almost. You can still gain some height as you're climbing, but you're going to need a lot more stamina to really get anywhere climbing in the rain. There's a strategy to it, and I will get into that once we get more stamina, but at this point in the game, when it starts raining, we have no choice but to just skip climbing and find a different route. So yeah, climbing, or not climbing, but raining is, well, it's as annoying in the game as it is in real life. So I guess that's what they were going for. Every time it starts raining, you just sigh, and you're like, ugh, shit. It has to be raining again. I don't know why that frog went away so quickly. Yeah, I mean, the most frustrating part about the rain is, like, there'll be times where you're climbing a really high mountain, and then you'll be, like, halfway up it, and then it'll start raining, and then you won't be able to get up, and you'll just be stranded. So you have to jump down, and it'll completely just erase your progress. And it is just frustrating. I'm gonna try to see if I can get up and get these arrows on the sign. I can't even get on the sign. Come on, buddy. Can I climb that, please? I thought I could climb that. Whatever. There are arrows right up there. There's only 2 of them. I don't think it's worth climbing up for and wasting half the video on. Alright. You can hear some music, and there it is. There's Kakariko Village. Unfortunately, they don't have the recognizable Kakariko Village music here. I kind of, would have liked if they would, but then again, it doesn't really fit the look of the town very much. I guess the music does fit the look of the town a lot better when you really listen to it. What's this guy got to say? Or Our lady. It sounds like an old lady. That's definitely an old lady.
Ah.
You know, NPCs in this game, they're worth talking to, almost every one of them. So don't
Hmm.
pass them up when you see them. They'll often say things that are important, and we'll see what this one has to say. She's gonna look like a. She looks like she's about to talk about the Sheikah Slate here. What she got to say about it though?
Oh.
It's a symbol. It's hero legend. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, yeah. The Kakariko village in this game, it kind of keeps up with the tradition of other Kakariko villages, which you see all the time in other Zelda games, where it's kind of like the home of the Sheikah tribe. So they do that in this game too, which is nice. And Lady Impa is a recurring character in the Zelda series, so she's in this game as well. She's always, not always, but she often plays the role of like the wise old lady in the games. Though I guess in Ocarina of Time she wasn't
Ah.
really that. So, but Impa's a very common name for a major. Usually, it's a wise lady in the Zelda games. So we get one here that we're gonna be seeing in just a little bit. But first we're gonna play around with the kid, I guess. I didn't really mean to do this, but I saw her have a exclamation mark on her text, so I'm gonna go ahead and do something that I don't think I've ever done before. You can do hide and seek or tag. Ooh. So I wonder if this is gonna kind of be an homage to Wind Waker and Majora's Mask, where you had to play hide and seek with this group of kids. I guess she's not gonna play with me though. She says it's dinner time with sis. This is a side quest I never unlocked in my original file. So yeah, there we go. Anytime I unlock a side quest, get used to me not doing them right away. I'll probably do them when I get bored, or So I'm probably not gonna commit to this one, especially when she said, "Oh, it's dinner time," so it made me think that she's not hiding right now. Otherwise, if she said that if she definitely told me that she was gonna hide somewhere, I'd probably try to look for her, just for the hell of it, because I've never done it before. The thing is with side quests is that a lot of them don't really pay off. They just really give you rupees. So I might skip a lot of them. This lady's pulling us to what is going to turn out to be a clothing store. So we'll go on in here. Maybe I can get something from here. I would like to. So this is our first look at some of the new armor we can get. We can get some Sheikah armor if we wanted to. Blah, blah, blah. I might have to sell some things to afford some of this. The Sheikah armor is going to be a lot more expensive than I can even get close to affording that. It's 600, 700, 500. What about this stuff? This is a Hylian armor. So, this I can afford. I can afford the tunic. I want to at least get the tunic. I already got trousers, so I don't need to buy trousers. I don't remember in my original file finding the trousers in the middle of nowhere like I did in this file. I remember buying all three of these pieces. I'm gonna go ahead. So I have 120. I have enough for this. So I'll go ahead and buy it. This will give me the best defense I've had thus far in my adventure. So I can go ahead and switch this on. So there you go. We got Hylian tunic now. And I really want the hood because the hood looks awesome. It's 60 rupees. I should be able to get 40 more for selling stuff. So let's go ahead and sell. What do I got? I have some. Actually, the opal right here should cover it right here. Because, yeah, that's 60 rupees in itself. Should I sell that sapphire? No, I was already telling myself when I found that, don't sell it right away. So let's go ahead and just buy this hood now, and we can pretty much get the outfit that I'm going to be wearing most of the playthrough, which is the Hylian outfit. When you hear Hylian outfit, you might think it's the classic green hood and green tunic, but I really like this look, so we're gonna go ahead and switch the bandana to the Hylian hood. I just love the Hylian hood. It looks so ominous with it on. So I'm gonna be wearing the Hylian hood a lot in this playthrough. It's really gonna be my primary headgear. And likewise, really, with this, I mean, this is really going to be my primary look right here. I will eventually change colors. There is a way to change the color of your clothes in this game, which is really cool. But this is going to be pretty much my primary look. At least for now, anyway. I'll switch around. There will be other tunics that we'll be getting fairly shortly. We should be able to get the main tunic in the game, the Champion's Tunic from Impa. So, that is a thing that we'll be doing. Yeah, talking about trespassing into Impa's territory. I don't know if I have to do anything in order to get past these guys. I don't remember if I have to, like, no, I don't know, bring something to them. Or are they going to let me go up and see her? It looks like they're going to let me go up and see her. But first, we have another one of these where there's a group of statues with apples in front of them. We have a missing spot where there isn't an apple, so we'll go ahead and get us in our Korok while we're here. So might as well drop it down. We're gonna get so tired of that jingle. Now we can take all the apples! Yay, alright. So, talking to Impa's gonna trigger a cutscene, so I don't want to do that right away. I'm gonna do that for the end of the episode. I want to explore the village a little bit more, show you around, and then, I mean, that would pretty much be the episode. So really, this episode's mostly just exploring Kakariko Village, getting to know it, because we will be here quite a bit. After all, it is a major town. One thing that I was just so pleasantly, not surprised about, I was just very happy to see, is that there's quite a bit of towns in this game. I was really worried about that early on. I thought this game was going to focus more on just the exploration of the world, but I was just there's something that just had me worried that this game would not. What am I doing? Buying a bundle of 5 arrows? Sure, why not? Yeah, I was just I was concerned that there weren't going to be very many towns and stuff in this game, because it's such a huge world. It would be a shame for there not to be any like civilization with people and towns in it. That's one of the problems with the other Zelda games, is that there's only like 1 or 2 towns per game. Well, that's a little bit exaggerated, but my point is, this game truly does feel like a living, breathing world with the towns. That's what I really appreciated, seeing that there's quite a few towns in the game. It just makes it feel more like a live world. Okay, so yeah, that shop I will visit quite a bit more when I have more rupees to roll around in. Every time we're going to find an inn. That's what this moon means, so we don't have any money to spend in it, but you can spend the night there, sleep there, recover your hearts, and it's all fun and good. Ooh, here's actually a goddess statue. So this will be the one I'll probably be going to most of the time for a good portion of the playthrough, for like the next, I don't know, quarter of the game. So, as I was talking in the last episode, yeah, we're not going to be going to the Great Plateau really at all anymore now that we've gotten here. I do want to unlock a shrine, so you know what? I really should do that before I end this episode. Should I? I don't know. I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to end the episode, but let's do a little bit more touring before I end off. We could do the classic side quest with the cuckoos. This game actually has a callback to Ocarina of Time, where you have to search around Kakariko Village, find some cuckoos wandering around them, throw them back into the pin. That will complete a side quest for you. But we're not going to do that right now. I probably will eventually. Is there anything else to show before I go up to Impa? I mean, there's definitely a lot more places to go. I guess I can show this. This is our shop. This is where we can buy some unique food ingredients, so some butter and eggs and carrots and bokoblin guts, which don't really belong here. These guys appear to be having a conversation, so let's see what this is all about. I just don't remember there being 2 people in this store, that's why I'm talking to them. No, it didn't trigger anything. Okay, never mind. I thought that was going to trigger something. I just remember there just being one person in that store. Anyway. Yeah, let's just go ahead and talk to Impa, get that cutscene, and then we'll just call it an episode with that. I don't really know what else to do here. There is going to be a shrine nearby. Anytime you get to a town, you should expect to find a shrine nearby. So you can warp to the town easily. But we'll tackle that in the next episode. We're just going to wrap this one up with a pretty big cutscene. So I'll probably be done talking to you in just a little bit. This lady is interrupting us. Yeah. Just let me in. I don't know what she has to even say to me. She's just shocked to see me. I guess Impa told her. This is Impa's granddaughter, apparently. I guess Impa told her all about me. Alright, let's go on in.
So, you're finally awake. It has been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't you? Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I was not paying attention. I was expecting more of a cutscene there. Oh, this is embarrassing. So I'm supposed to find something and return to her? Let's talk to her again. I'm so lame. I was on my phone when that was happening, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the 2010s. That's just the millennials for you. Alright, are you prepared to risk your life as a great good? Yeah, I am. Maybe it will just trigger with this. Once a hero, always a hero. Okay. I thought this was supposed to automatically trigger the big cutscene. Maybe I was wrong. No, here it is.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization. Even the most powerful monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return. They constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as the Divine Beasts. They also built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians. The Divine Beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land. And thus, the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged. Upon Ganon's inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these 4 champions against this ancient evil. The Guardians were tasked with protecting the hero as the Divine Beasts unleashed a furious attack upon their terrible foe. And when the hero wielding the sword that seals the darkness delivered his final blow, the princess used her sacred power to seal away Calamity